Yeah. Welcome back, children.
Dude, you should do an opening. Just like a new one every time.
I know, just do something weird every time. Like, just get audio from a snuff film or something. That'd be great.
There are some good ones. You probably get some.
There are some good snuff films out there.
I'm not a connoisseur, but I'm just saying.
Well, welcome to the morning and the afternoon podcast. We're here with Zack, our regular, and Gavin.
Stop.
How's it going, guys?
Good. How you doing, bud?
Oh, you know.
Gavin's in the hot seat.
Yeah, Gavin's in the hot seat.
That's what I'm going to call that seat.
Oh, is it the new guy spot?
That's
now,
the hot seat.
If I'm not mistaken, you've recently pledged your allegiance to ISIS. Is that correct?
Not anything on my fucking to-do list, but I mean.
Oh, okay, cool.
At least look at their health benefits.
But like, I read the Quran, but whatever the fuck that Bible's called. Is it the Quran? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm ignorant. I'm ignorant of other people's cultures. But that's all good.
I like Jesus and monster trucks.
Yeah, buddy.
No,
me and Gavin was watching monster truck races last night.
Dude, it was dope.
I think you can be equally ignorant of people's races if you're just into like YouTube and Netflix, and that's it. Like,
two of my
that's just as bad as Jesus and fucking shotgun shells.
I think Jesus would be stoked on guns. I think he'd think they're cool. Be like, yeah, they're not my thing, but they're cool.
I guess, maybe. I think he'd be stoked on you talking into the microphone, too.
Oh, am I not? Am I, like, fading out and shit?
Yeah. I can see your audio spikes going quieter and quieter as you talk to Zack. Like, do we need to change the mic position for you, maybe?
I think so, because it's just, like, it's weird.
Or how about you swing on the outside here? That way you can face everyone. Where Zack can babble while we're... Zack, you got to fill the dead air while I'm readjusting Gavin.
All right, so me and Gavin have a $50 bet on whether Soulja Boy or Chris Brown is going to win in their little fist fight.
Dude, we all know who's going to win that, if it happens.
Soulja Boy is getting...
He's getting his shit fucked.
Trained by Floyd Mayweather.
He's got to get his ass whooped.
What, Soulja Boy's gonna get his ass whooped?
Yeah, dude. Chris Brown. They've been having dope beef.
And Chris Brown's getting trained by Tyson.
See, now, the problem is like the trainers are obviously like really good fighters, but neither one of them are.
Yeah.
So really like it could go either way. But my theory is that Soulja Boy seemed like he was more of a scrapper than Chris Brown ever did.
What he has like one good song.
Yeah. Who, Soulja Boy?
That's not even that good.
Soulja Boy? No, Soulja Boy doesn't have any good songs. Like,
it is. Back in the day.
Like, I could argue that for days and never run out of fucking shit to argue about in any aspect. Like, I don't know. I've listened to a lot of his songs, probably not all of his songs, but
you listen to his music, dude. I heard like a couple songs. I'm like, no, I'm good,
dude. My buddy used to listen to Soulja Boy a lot, and there's this one. I don't know. It might have just been called "Ya Bitch," but like, fucking, that's the only thing I could think of that it could be. But that's pretty much it. He's like, "Yeah, bitch, yeah," and he makes these weird whip noises and shit. I fucking.
Just dope.
I just hate ignorant anything, especially music.
Yeah.
Like Lil Yachty, all that shit. It's just garbage, dude.
Yeah,
Little what?
Lil Yachty.
Well,
the
dude,
fuck is that?
Dude,
there's a bunch of
exactly
rappers just coming out with the craziest fucking names.
Mm-hmm.
Like, some of them are pretty clever. Some of them are just like, what the fuck?
No, there's like really sick producers that are like laying down really nice tracks. And then these dudes are just on it like, I go 100.
Yeah, doing the whole
smoking Molly.
It's like it sounds like one continuous long word that they're saying.
It sounds like one continuous long stroke. Like somebody just did audio recordings of somebody having a stroke and put it over rap beats.
Hey, dude, if it sells, it sells. Fucking the shit's
That's not
lit.
acceptable. That is unacceptable. If it sells, it sells. If it sells, it's a problem with fucking American culture.
Oh, that's been the problem for a long time. Might as well ride the wave out.
Like, pretty much every walk of life, there's like, for the most part, people like the Beatles or somebody that's like
Yeah,
good,
like something iconic for like every generation.
Oh yeah, but
Some
somebody
say
like
they
Little
are, but,
Yachty,
like,
dude, that's
oh,
like
God, no.
they're basically the modern day equivalent of ICP, where like they have some diehard fans, but everybody thinks they're shitheads.
Yeah, like that, just like that group of like the new rappers and shit. And their fan base.
Exactly. This is basically music for fuckboys. That's what it is. Like, you know, I'm 23 dating a 15-year-old fuckboys. You know, like.
Nice.
ICP is?
No, just this music in general. That's who it's for. It's like, fuck it. I don't know. It's just weird to me, you know. The Honda blacked out window Honda Civic with the fucking glass pack on the exhaust, rolling up to pick a 14-year-old girl up to take her to a bar.
Ain't quite the story there, bud.
Well, it happens every day.
Yeah,
Like,
it does.
it's not even a story. It's just a reality.
I would be so scared to go to a Juggalo festival. That'd be
Oh,
like one
God.
of my least places where I'd ever want to go.
See, I don't
They
think.
fling literal shit.
Oh, I know. At Tila
That's-
Tequila, Tila Tequila opened at ICP one year, and they hated the performance so much that they went into porta potties, stuck their arms elbow deep into human waste, and lobbed it onto the stage.
Just like blue arm.
Oh yeah, just blew it, just like fucking Smurf cannon. Just
Yeah. That arm's gonna stay that way for a while too. You just gotta fucking bear that with pride.
oh yeah, no, like it's just a ridiculous thing to do.
Some
Like you
people
had
are
to have had
ridiculous.
something better on your person at the time to throw at Tila.
I think they
Tequila.
actually fucked her up too.
Oh, well, probably. She probably has like fucking hepatitis now or some
Oh, God.
shit. Probably slipped on some feces on the stage and whacked her head off a fucking monitor.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're crazy people, man. They're basically just like furries.
That,
Ba-
yeah. Well, I don't think,
like,
I don't think
to
they're
me, that's
quite
like
considered.
I think that's like a just kind of like bronies,
I was just about to
juggalos,
say brownies.
fucking all that shit. They just get like this really stupid thing gets a really big cult following, and then that's that.
Yeah, I don't understand some of those fandoms. I don't get it.
I don't either. Like the
I
My
don't
Little
judge,
Pony
but I
stuff.
don't get it.
I thought it was a little kid show, and then I watched it. I was like, wow, this is really deep. Like, fucking Princess Pony wants her very own castle, and
Yeah, but it's not like
Goth
a sweet,
Pony
innocent
thinks
thing.
nobody understands her.
Yeah.
And then they dress up like their favorite characters and jack each other off in a Motel 6.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's that fan base.
Yeah.
Why can't everybody be like Lord of the Ring fucking fans? Just chill the fuck out and just go.
Because you might as well just go outside and actually walk rather than watching people walk.
That sounds awesome.
At least you'd lose some weight.
Right.
There's no, I don't know. I had never gotten to the Lord of the Rings that heavy. Like, I watched the first two movies, and I tried to get through the third one, but I did it all in one sitting.
Oh,
And
yeah.
so, like, that was a lot.
You just got
Lord
like
of the
numb
Rings.
to it. You were just like,
Yeah. And I was just sick at home from school when I was, like, 15 or something like that. And I tried to watch all three in a row, and just, like, it was
Yeah.
kind of rough by the third one. I got about halfway through. Didn't give a shit about the rest of it.
I watched all three of the extended cuts, and that's like an extra hour or two
Yeah, dude, you
added
gotta
on
get that
to
director's
every
cut.
3-hour movie.
Ugh. Yeah,
Man,
thanks.
it's fucking- it's a
But you
little
just gotta
much.
like watch them
seems a little
like
too
every
much.
other weekend and shit.
No, I could
just-
just. I already saw them. I don't need to see them again. I know what happens.
Yeah, yes.
Like, I don't see. Like, I have that trap myself where I end up watching the same show or something like that over and
Yeah,
over and over
series
again.
or some
Like,
shit.
when I moved to Florida and I didn't have internet yet, I went to the school and I downloaded Train Spotting. I must have watched Train Spotting like 40 times that week
Jesus.
just because I was so goddamn bored. I had no furniture, nothing. I just had like the little audio stuff I could tinker around with on my computer and that movie. And so that's basically what I did. It was horrible,
Like some kind of like fucked up version of purgatory.
right? Well, the thing is that I didn't have a television, so I couldn't play my Xbox.
Yeah.
So basically, one of my buddies brought this little cube TV, and it actually ended up being pretty cool. I was playing like Left 4 Dead on like a fucking 10-inch television. It was ridiculous.
One of those that is just thick as fuck.
And my buddy, the funny thing is my buddy like loved playing Xbox. He loved playing Call of Duty, so he brought it over, and we were literally trying to split screen on that little tiny television. Like he was like, "Yeah, let's try split." I'm like, "Dude, there's no fucking way. I'm gonna need binoculars to see anything on that television."
Exactly.
But
that's just an added level of expertise.
I was like, "Why don't we just play it on our fucking phones? Like, might as well. At least it'd be a little clearer." But you know, it was a very boring time in my life, and I'd quit smoking weed then too.
Oh God!
Because I was trying to get a job when I first got there, and I didn't know how because I knew like Florida was basically a zero tolerance state and stuff. So like, you know, I wasn't sure if like everybody just drug test or whatever, which they didn't. But yeah, it was pretty fucking shitty time.
Yeah.
Just living in a house with nothing inside of it, just white walls and a movie playing over and over again. But I get trapped in those loops even today with like Netflix. I'll watch like between like Family Guy, American Dad, Cleveland Show, and like Futurama. I'll watch those series like over and over and over, and I have no idea why. I can't believe I haven't gotten what there is to be.
Yeah, and Sunny.
Well, actually, I haven't watched Sunny in a very long time. I just started rewatching it for the first time in like 4 years.
Yeah,
almost.
the new season popped up and it's fucked up, but it's good.
Yeah. Did you watch that new Dragon Ball Super?
The story behind that, dude, I was super stoked to catch it on its like midnight release, and it said like 11:30, but it was like must have been a different time zone. So I was like, it'll probably be around 12 or something. That motherfucker came out at 1:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, they were probably talking about like, you know, Eastern time or some shit.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I thought. I was like, oh god damn it.
You can't really ever trust those because they're either Eastern or Pacific.
Yeah. But
And,
I fell asleep like half an hour before because that was a drill weekend too. So I was like, fuck, I gotta get up in like 5 hours. I'm gonna get some sleep.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna look it up.
Right.
Clay, what's your fucking shirt say?
Yeah.
Hey Santa, stop judging me.
Oh,
and it
it's
has a picture of a minion
with the
on it.
Santa
Oh,
hat.
that's adorable.
It is adorable. I always wanted to just like break out all my Christmas stuff in like July and just start wearing it. And like, is that the guy that wears the fucking Christmas sweaters in July? Like, what the fuck's the matter with him?
Dude, it's your style, bro.
Wear like 2 jackets and mittens in July. Fucking
Oh yeah.
beanie and scarf.
I have like skis and goggles. I'm like,
Just going way too far with the bit.
oh yeah. No, you want to know what's going way too far is when I see people fucking surfing on the river in Missoula.
Right.
That's ridiculous. Like,
It's
there's
kinda
a
cool, but it's
surf
just
shop
like,
there
it's
there
like-
now. Like, what the fuck is going on in Missoula to where they're like, you see that little like spot where the water gets all like woo for a second? Like, we should open up a surf shop so everybody can surf that gnarly
Hey
pounder,
man,
bro.
that's a sick little wave.
Right? Yeah, but you ever shoot through the tube, man? Like,
You ever shredded that wave?
I shredded it so bad. One time my
On
cousin
boogie
shredded
board?
it. My cousin shredded it one time underneath the bridge, and he found a handgun. It was pretty sweet.
It was an awesome time.
No, people in Missoula do weird shit sometimes.
Yeah,
though.
Missoula's weird as fuck, bro.
But like, it's a cool weird. It's like the weird I'm glad we have
Debatable.
because it makes like Montana not just a desolate cowboy state. You know.
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
it's the one place where the hippies gather and things get weird and shit. It's basically our own Portland, you know? Like,
Except for I was having this thought the other day. Have you heard about the whole white supremacist armed march? It's supposed to happen
oh
in
yeah, it's
Whitefish?
supposed to go on like right before the inauguration.
And that made national news. And the Polson High School white power motherfucker.
Yeah.
Dude, we're starting to get a name for ourselves.
That is
But
not good.
you know
No,
what?
like,
That's not the way it really is in Montana. So I'd prefer that people from outside of Montana just think we're that way. So they'll stay the fuck over there.
Don't come to our country.
Exactly. Stay on my property.
Yeah.
And then you can just like put the link together. Like those two places are really fucking close to each other. Maybe it's the lake. I don't know.
Well,
I looked at a it's like a hate group map across the whole United States, and there's like little blips going all across the country showing
Did you
where all
look
the.
this up on a whim, or did you just?
No, this was actually like my 1 week that I was in college.
And that's what you picked for your paper. Or
we were
whatever?
looking at this as a class, and yeah, Kalispell, Whitefish, shit ton of fucking hate groups, I guess.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Fuck those
That's
guys.
interesting. No, I know Idaho has a pretty big Aryan
Not like a
following.
shit ton, like maybe like 3.
Well, yeah, it's not like the majority of us are skinheads.
You go down to
You probably
Louisiana,
noticed
there's
that.
You go down to Louisiana, there's like 110. You go to Montana, there's like 5.
Yeah, exactly.
And 3 of them are like close to us.
Exactly. Well, that's because there's only 12 people around. So,
Yeah.
but no, I like the fact that nobody really knows about Montana. It's like that last little gem that nobody fucks with.
Yeah, but now it's just revealing itself to be super fucking racist.
Good. We need people to think that because
You just need to stay
we're
out.
not. Like, I mean, like how many honestly in Montana, how many times have something happened in front of you but like that was super racist? Like a handful, maybe.
we need to-
in your life,
like a
like
loose handful.
yeah, like
We need to make it so people don't want to come here.
Exactly.
Reputation.
We need to do
keep
like
the
a
fucking
fucking-
Californians.
We have
out,
a
dude.
very like small, like you barely hear about it. Sometimes people will call people from Montana goat fuckers. So I think we need to fuck more goats.
We do. We need to
Keep
step
them
up.
out.
At least we need to Photoshop some shit.
We need to up our game.
Oh, absolutely. We need to start fucking goats and find more exotic animals to like ship in from other countries to bang.
Oh god.
And it's like that's not even their climate. They'll be dead in weeks, and it like doesn't matter. That's
we're just gonna fuck them anyways.
gonna fuck them all to death.
Fuck them all to death. That's the solution for everything.
Oh man, no, but that's kind of the thing though. My biggest fear when it comes to Montana is that the drought in California will just get worse and worse.
Oh, God.
And then they'll all
The
fucking move
Grand
up here.
Californian migration.
The Grand Californian migration to Montana.
Oh god.
And I'd be like, because they don't want to fucking go. They don't want to go to a place that's already established. They don't want to go to Seattle or Portland. They want to go to a place where there's nothing and
Yeah.
establish California 2.0. You know,
Oh,
and
God,
like,
no.
and no fucking way. That would be terrible. I mean, there's nothing we could do about it if they chose to do it. You know, like
Except for like last week, they had like a super crazy rainstorm, and
Other
they're
countries
not
can
considered
take refugees.
They're not considered a drought anymore, but that's just not
give
gonna last long.
Give that a week. Give it like a week of
People
people,
are like, cool,
deciding,
I
I could take a long shower now, or I can fucking.
Yeah, and they just do it all over again over a course of like 100 years. Just ruin their
I
shit
know the
again.
reserves
Right.
aren't filled.
But I don't know. Like it just everything that I've seen where somebody's like from California and they move here and they start businesses or whatever. Every time I've seen it, it's just terrible.
Yeah,
Or
it's
just
not a good idea.
A nonsense business that nobody
You wanna
in
buy
this
my
area actually
crystals?
does business with. Like they're
Yeah.
just established here, but they deal with people outside the state and shit. You know.
Yeah,
So
like outsourcing shit.
yep.
When I was in California, it would never rain, but when it did rain, people would still bitch about it.
Cause they bitches.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it
You
doesn't make any
need
damn sense.
this.
It's like sunny every goddamn day. It rains. You need the rain, and people are like, "Oh, can you fucking believe it? Can't believe it's fucking raining."
I just don't like the persona that they put off there. It's like the whole
Yeah.
we're all super tolerant unless you don't think exactly like I do.
Yeah, if you
And
don't
then
agree,
it's
Then
not
we'll
that
burn
we'll
you at
get
the fucking
like yeah, well, it's not even like violent. It's just they just decide they have to fucking annoy you for like 20 minutes about some dumb bullshit
Yeah.
that doesn't matter. Like people want you to care about shit. It's like well, yeah, but me caring about it affects it just as much as me not caring about it.
yeah.
So
like,
I mean,
it's
I'm
not
not.
like be like, okay, I'm quitting my job. I'm going over. To
Yeah,
Africa,
I'm not gonna go
helping.
fucking strap myself to a redwood. Like, go
Yeah.
fuck yourself. I'm not gonna save any whales. I'm not gonna stop.
I'm not
clubbing
gonna
baby
go out
seals.
of my whales. I'm not out of my way to kill whales. Shit.
I'm not gonna stop cooking meth in the trailer park. None of that shit.
Man's gotta make a living.
I'm not gonna stop smuggling uranium into orphanages. In the hopes that I can
clever ruse.
one day breed some sort of super orphan that I can adopt and
Yeah.
make $1 million.
Like the most low budget fucking super soldier program.
You know, right?
Just hit them up with a bunch of radiation and see what fucking happens.
Right. So you watched that series of unfortunate events, didn't you? or you started it
Oh,
or
that
whatever.
Netflix
There's
thing?
like a couple episodes in.
Yeah, how is that?
It's kind of weird. It's
Got Neil Patrick Harris, right?
yeah, with a crazy looking fake nose. But it's all right.
For the record, Jim Carrey was better. I'm just gonna say it. I haven't seen the show. I'm just gonna say it.
I haven't seen the show. How do you fucking say that then?
Cause Jim Carrey's fucking the shit, dude.
There's no way that Jim Carrey was a better Count Olaf than Neil Patrick Harris. There's no way.
And it's not marginal, but I think.
I think Jim Carrey's a creep.
Like
I think he wears other people's skin.
Right.
He is the Zodiac killer.
Jim Carrey's also Benedict Cumberbatch. That's just how he gets his serious out. Like, most people don't get to go crazy enough so that it snap one day. He went too crazy, so he has to go all monotone and fucking just chill out for a minute as Benedict Cumberbatch.
Just neutralize.
Exactly. Like, could anybody...
No, he's going like full American Psycho. I think he's like, leads a secret life.
Right. No, I think...
Losing his goddamn mind.
It was funny. Benedict Cumberbatch was the least enthusiastic person to get the superpowers that I've ever seen to date. He's like, teach me. But he has like this concerned look on his face, kind of.
Yeah.
But it's more like he was just slightly startled. And then he just goes back to like monotone. Like, yeah, I'm the Sorcerer Supreme now, bitch. I got this cape that like follows me. And like I go into Mirror Realm and I fuck with shit, but it doesn't really fuck it up. I don't know what the fuck's going on in that movie half the time.
A lot of good visuals in that movie.
Yeah, dude, that movie was a trip. It was beautiful looking, but I feel like they could have done a little bit more with the story.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem. Is that
that's always the problem.
Hollywood shifted away from storytelling and gone towards visual effects.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the whole
Michael
reason
Bay
that most
effect.
movies, yeah, that's the whole reason movies suck, because they're like the whole dialogue and script and all that shit's an afterthought. Like half that CGI stuff's probably done before they even start filming dialogue. You know,
Yeah.
They shoot action
The
scenes for like
dialogue's
3
around
years,
the
and
visuals.
while they're editing that, they start doing the dialogue shoots or some shit. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna go with CGI, just go all the way. I mean, shit, they did pretty good with Beowulf. Just push that technology.
That was
Then
yeah,
you
it
can
was a
make
cool
actors do whatever the
movie.
fuck you want. You know, all actors are now voice actors. Every actor on the planet would get fat as shit, like Brad and Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
You know, like
You would just put on the suit once, and be like, all right, just save this body shape.
oh yeah, exactly.
And I'm
Like
still
every
let
single
loose.
celebrity walking down the carpet would look like John Goodman. That would be terrific.
That'd be so weird.
That's a world I could live in.
You're like playing Superman, but in real life you're like a hunchback. And you're like fucking this.
You just have like a badass voice.
You're basically Timmy from South Park.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a world that would be! It's like super hunk Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio's like missing his legs from diabetes.
Still got his hair though. Still got his hair.
Right, it's a beautiful head of hair.
He's still.
Oh,
got
I
it.
think Leonardo's definitely gonna go full Trump when it comes to his hair when he gets older.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I can
He's
see
like,
that.
sew that shit into my scalp.
Right? Like, and that's the thing. Like, Leonardo DiCaprio seems way younger than he actually even is. He's like in his late 40s, isn't he? Or
Yeah.
something.
I think
No.
he's almost
He's
like
probably
in his
almost
50s.
50.
Yeah.
No,
not.
there's no way. Because like, when
Zack,
did
Google it.
Titanic come out?
I don't know.
Because when the Titanic came out, he was like what, like
18.
18 or something like that. So
then
like, so he'd probably be like somewhere around 40, maybe mid 40s.
yeah.
So
So yeah, he doesn't look that old.
yeah, no, he definitely.
I don't
looks
think
a
I'll
lot
ever
younger.
watch that movie ever again.
I never watched it ever. Actually, I've never seen
Really?
the Titanic movie.
Yeah.
I like watched it in small clips throughout my life.
I remember that we had it for a little while. It was a 3 VHS set.
Yeah.
I think literally it was like 2 VHSs of movie, and then one's just like for the last 15 minutes, and then like credits,
Yeah.
basically. But yeah, I mean, I never like I had a friend when I was a little, like 4 or 5 or something like that, named Melissa, and she would watch that movie. I think I saw her watching it like twice. I'm like, that doesn't. Why would a little
That's
kid
too
want
much
to watch?
effort.
Dude,
Like,
if
why
I was
would a
on
4-year-old want to watch this?
if I was on the fucking Titanic, do you know how pissed off I would be? I'd be a rich motherfucker, eating nice food, drinking fine wines, and I'd be on this
Wooing the
unsinkable boat that's
It
just
gets
lavish,
fucking
and I'm like, oh, it's the unsinkable boat.
Right.
I'm kind of scared of the ocean, but fuck it, it's unsinkable. And the very first fucking trip that it takes,
The first
the fucking
and only.
the motherfucker breaks in half and sinks. I would be so fucking pissed off. I'd be like, no, I'm going on the.
I want my money back.
I want my money back, and I'm getting on that escape boat first, motherfucker.
Fuck
Right.
you. Did you pay?
I will
Why
literally
does a
kill
6-year-old
everyone.
girl have to go on before me?
You would be a
Look at this
fucking
tux, motherfucker.
you would be a fucking weasel like that, man. Just like fucking throw a little. There's like a little girl sitting there. You just like toss her off the side into the ocean and sit in her seat.
Fuck that bitch.
I'd be like, this is $100 suit, which back then would be like a $10,000 suit.
Right. Exactly.
I'd be like, yeah, I'm not
not
getting this
getting
wet.
wet.
I'm getting in that boat.
You know, everybody always laughs about that. It's like, you know, this is like $100 suit at a time, which would be like 10,000 now, and we all laugh, and I don't get that because that's actually sad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, yeah, look how much more we pay for the same bullshit.
Yeah, I used
that
to
they
be able
have.
to get a steak
for
for
$100.
fucking a quarter.
Well, yeah, I know. Like, you ever
Good
like
old
in the
days.
front of the 4B's menu,
Yeah,
you see
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like fucking steak and eggs, 10 cents. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, see, here's what you got to do, right? Everybody's like, I'm gonna go back in time and be rich, but first you have to be a collector of like fucking like really old money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
you have
you're
to
not
buy
gonna-
old money.
Yeah, you
Just
can't.
buy gold.
Yeah.
True, you could buy gold, but it depends on when you're going back to, because there was a certain point in time where it's illegal for you to have gold. So,
Go back to the gold rush and be like, I got gold bars for days, motherfucker.
right,
You see this? I own this now.
right,
Just
and then
slam
like
a gold bar on the desk. Boom!
I'll break your
What you
fucking
think
desk
about-
with my gold.
What you think about this shit? And then I would California Gold Rush. I
They're
would
still
make
in
cash for
bars. They're all
gold.
minted.
Yeah.
California Gold Rush. I would make cash for gold 100 years before they come into existence.
Right, exactly. Because
Send me your gold.
you just bullshit. I'm like, how hard would it be to counterfeit money back then?
Yeah.
Wasn't it just like a fucking check with a stamp on it? Just make that fucking stamp and you're fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could definitely do that.
Yeah,
Just
you just
fat
take it
stacks.
because there's nowhere to go to spend that money. You just take your gold, then you take your check and go to the old saloon, fuck some whores for the weekend, and
Hell yeah, dude. That's
get
the
a couple
life.
whiskeys. And no, I was actually, I think it was like Adam Ruins Everything or something like that. He's talking about how the West was actually basically built by prostitutes.
Nice.
Because they were all work camps before prostitutes came in, and they started building saloons because the women wanted more comfort and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's how towns actually sprung up in the beginning.
Because people wanted to fuck.
Need a nice cozy. I wouldn't call it cozy. It's like the fucking walls have like 2-inch cracks in them, looking outside and shit, just in case you have to stick your musket out there and plug an engine.
Yeah, and sand and everything. Sand and dust and shit.
Yeah.
It was a rough time. But I mean,
Oh, yeah.
work hard, you play hard. And I think that kind of played out there.
Right.
Their existence was shit, but they got to fucking rob
rather-
trains and shit like that. So I
Right.
think it
I would have rather lived
The
in
one
the Old
train that
West.
came through every 2 years.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, we're all fucking out.
If I'd have lived back then, I'd rather be in the Old West than be in like greasy, dirty fucking New York.
Word,
Right.
dude.
That place
Over,
was probably
like, just
shitty
crowded.
as fuck back in the day.
Well, that's kind of the whole thing. Is like big cities back then were actually dangerous to be in because there's so much disease from all
Yeah.
those people living around each other, just
Rats.
wallowing through
Disgusting, yeah.
hog shit and everything. Like,
There's like more rats in New York City than there are people.
that wouldn't surprise me at all,
Yeah, it's fucking gnarly.
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
right?
Yeah.
They get big too.
What if they become sentient and start running shit?
They're just like, fuck.
It's gonna be like a school of fish, like kind of body, and they're gonna like form a giant super rat.
Not even that. It's like we get them barricaded in New York, but they take over the city and be like, we are the coalition of rats, and they get like a seat at the UN and shit. and
Godzilla
start
2. That's what they
passing
should
rat
do.
legislation.
Godzilla
Yeah.
2. Godzilla versus super sentient rat.
He's got to take care of that fucking rat population.
Right, and just mutant rats running the streets.
If that ever
Fucking
made it to
shit up.
theaters, I would definitely pay $10 to watch it.
Fuck yeah. Dude,
I
the
gotta
first
be
one was
honest.
good, so-
If there was like a movie theater
Have a
that
sip.
showed like those shitty sci-fi movies that are just like corny as fuck,
You son of a bitch. Ugh. You don't
Like
have T-Rex
Sharknado?
arms.
yeah, like that would
never
be
watched
great.
Sharknado.
I would love to go to like an IMAX that showed that shit. That'd be terrific.
You want to go to an IMAX and watch Sharknado?
Yeah, if it's just like a dollar theater, you know.
If it's 3D, that'd be cool because you got like sharks flying at you.
That would be pretty gnarly.
That would be, I guess. Like 3D at the IMAX isn't really 3D. Like
3D at the IMAX is
or maybe I
amazing.
just have a too big of a concept of 3D. Like it's not where I think it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But no,
IMAX 3D was always amazing for me.
I never maybe it's just my eyes. I don't know, but it never really comes out of the screen. It's more like a bigger depth of field inside of the screen.
Like normal movie theater 3D sucks balls.
Yeah,
I always forget that it's 3D. I take my glasses off and I'm like, yep, it's blurry. Yeah, it's still fucking 3D.
yep, yeah.
I love when they do the cheesy like, whoa, like arm
Every
out to
time.
the screen to like pop out, and you're like, whoa.
That was like the whole spin on that Spy Kids 3D movie.
Oh,
you remember that with the
oh,
claw?
yeah.
And it's like, yeah, like the chick's claw comes out of the TV. Now experience Spy Kids in 3D. It's like, I'd rather not.
Went
I
back
don't
when
want
the
to feel like
lenses were
Antonio Banderas might be in my fucking living room.
Yeah.
or fucking Danny Trejo. I forgot he was in that movie too.
Yeah. And back then they didn't have the fucking nice ones they have now. They got the fucking blue and red lens, so that shit would fuck your eyes
I'm
up.
pretty sure Danny
yeah.
Trejo goes to every single casting call for a Mexican.
Oh yeah, probably.
I mean,
So
he
I
was
heard you're looking
good
for a
actor.
Mexican.
Exactly. He's
Look at
probably
me, motherfucker.
dude. Like if Danny Trejo was behind a Home Depot for sure, that'd be the guy I hired for everything. Like fuck yeah, I'm gonna have you build a shed today, man.
Yeah.
But he looks kind of dangerous.
That big motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, I'd have him. Yeah.
Get him a check that.
Paint my house and then bury my wife.
I want to make a movie where like a guy comes and hires Danny Trejo behind a Home Depot to fucking be his kids' nannies in like Beverly Hills, and just have this big buff like gnarly looking Mexican dude guarding these little
Nurse
fucking suburban white kids, and then like they learn more about Mexican culture and.
That could be a hit sitcom, dude.
Dude, I know. Like
Instead of Blackish, it'd be a Mexican-ish.
yeah, exactly. Mexicant or something. Oh man,
Danny Trejo's just shrugging his shoulders on the cover, like, I don't know.
look at these wacky white kids I have to look after. They get in so much trouble.
I
You
used to
wouldn't think
scout
they
people
would.
in the Amazon.
Exactly. He's like, I just washed the blood off my hands from my last murder before this guy hired me. Lucky for me, I was just
Make his
having.
kids lunch.
I know.
I would watch that show. That show would win an Emmy.
That would
I'd
win.
watch it.
It'd make like 4 episodes and it'd be deemed too
It'd be
racist
Danny
to get
Trejo's
pulled.
first Emmy.
Right, I know. Just my stupid idea launches Danny Trejo's career. That'd be terrific.
Out of our 10 listeners, Danny Trejo's one of them. He's like,
I love these guys.
Hey, I love these guys. I can't do a fucking Trejo. I gotta work on that.
Yeah. Impersonations are hard, dude.
you gotta get in the
I don't fuck with
mindset.
You just have to
You've
find the
seen
ones you
some
can
shit.
do. Like that's
Yeah.
kind of the problem. Is like some people work at it, but I don't see the point in that. Like, I don't know. Some people some people want to be voice actors, I guess.
Yeah.
And I've
It's a respectable
definitely
career.
thought about that. Like it'd be fun to voice act, but it'd also be tedious as fuck to get voice acting work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
It'd be better for a hobby.
Yeah, instead of having to act in front of acting motherfuckers at a casting call, they'd be like, "All right, let's hear your voice, motherfucker."
there's a
Speak
voice.
to me.
That would be really, let's hear your voice. That'd be more
No, I did
really
a
awkward, kind of.
You could
I
just
did an
record
audition
your
in
voice and send it
California
in.
once for Super Jail.
But then, how would they know it's you if you send a recording in?
You put it in an envelope that's like to such and such from such and such.
I think
with a letter to open, man. I don't know fucking how hard is it? God.
Not hard. Email usually works.
Yeah.
No, but
Phone audio.
I tried out for a Super Jail thing.
Really?
Yeah, and it's basically the warden had a nephew, like this Dutch nephew or something like that, and they ended up cutting that part because I think they put in the ventriloquist instead, and so
Motherfucking ventriloquist.
yeah, bye.
they cut you.
Yeah, they cut me. I didn't make the cut.
Like, you know what? Fuck Clay.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
Fuck this guy.
This ventriloquist is way funnier.
Yeah, this guy that pretends to move his lips.
Gavin, you should go get the orange juice from the...
Yeah, Gavin, get the orange juice.
Oh, fuck you.
You're on the hot seat. That's what the hot seat does.
Bring back the way.
The way.
That's my Scarface impression. I'll bring back the way.
Scarface didn't smoke no weed. Pablo Escobar did. Pablo Escobar did not do any cocaine, surprisingly.
No?
No.
That's interesting.
No, if
If I sold a lot of cocaine, I'd definitely do some cocaine.
I think you would lose your mind. You'd pull Scarface. That's what he does. He loses his fucking mind.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you need that much cocaine on your fucking desk?
Right.
You're wasting it.
I just want to show everybody how much cocaine I have. It's like a decorative piece.
He's like, look how big my dick is. Look how big my pile of cocaine is.
Like, why doesn't somebody have a mid-century
I can get shot 20
Ming
times.
Dynasty?
Doesn't matter.
Why does somebody have like a mid-century Ming Dynasty vase, man? Like, it's just an accent piece. Mine just happens to be cocaine on a desk. Oh, I was totes kidding, but that's all good.
Yeah.
So, Gavin's here, and he just joined us now. That was Rosie O'Donnell earlier that was talking. Oh, man. I wish, I kind of sometimes wished you were that redheaded kid from YouTube.
What? Oh,
the one that freaks the fuck out all the time.
Gingers have souls.
Gingers have souls.
Why would you want
Just
me
have
to...
souls?
Just because it'd be so fucking... I wish you were just angrier as a person, maybe. Like, I wish you just snapped at the drop of a hat all the time. That'd be terrific.
Just blew my fucking shit.
Oh, yeah. And you never hurt anybody. You just... face turns really red. And you're like...
Just like angry gibbering.
Just angry nerd rage. That'd be terrific.
Nah, I'm good on that, bro.
How about you, Zach? You want a nerd rage? We'll get you back in your chess club outfit.
Split my hair down the middle.
Yep. God, that was
slick it back, make it look real greasy.
You're like a little kid, and I was like a weird, awkward teenage Chris Pontius. That was weird to me. Not as weird as Gavin's face, but weird.
That's not nice. Y'all fucking asshole. Like you should talk.
I should talk. My face.
No, you got a face for radio, bro.
That's why I'm doing this. That's why I never got the cameras for the podcast.
Exactly. Live streams, nah.
I got a face for like fucking slam poetry. Just those poor, ugly motherfuckers coming out, pouring their souls out, the but they don't know how to construct a sentence, so none of their fucking thoughts get to anybody. God damn it, I hate poetry.
Yes, like poetry.
God damn it, I hate poetry.
If that's your dream, then just burn that dream.
Burn that dream.
Right? Just burn it right now. Like, there's probably like a place that gives out degrees for poetry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I call like useless degrees.
Mm-hmm. Like, what in your fucking thought process?
Taught me to rhyme better.
Like that's why I bought.
Good job, Dr. Seuss.
Rather than taking a writing class or any of that bullshit, I just bought a bunch of books on writing.
Yeah.
You know, why not just do that instead of paying somebody
teach
fucking
yourself.
hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, whatever it ends up being, to teach it for you. Like, sometimes I'll literally just go and find, like, if there's a school like I've ever thought about wanting to go to, I'll just go look up their curriculum. Like, you know, it's like, oh, we teach out of this, and I'm like, okay, I'll just go buy that book. Fuck them.
I'll just read this book.
Right? Like, how can you not at least take a crack at it yourself first? You know what I mean? And I'm sure there's plenty of information on the internet to help you through any problems that you run into.
Yeah. With the information that you can access nowadays and how easy it is to do it, I think colleges and universities are taking it downhill. Fucking slowly but surely, it's going downhill from here.
Yeah, but you still need the papers they provide you, like that fucking certificate bullshit. You can tell somebody, be like, yeah, I know fucking astrophysics.
And just teach yourself. Pretty sure.
Yeah, but it's about like the documentation of it. That's it. That's the important part of it.
Well, that's kind of, I mean, like, if you can get yourself in somewhere and get job, because here's the thing, if you're gonna not go to school and learn the information yourself, you gotta find somebody that's like basically nobody in that field, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you have to find the lowest common person and try to get a job in there. It's easier if you have the information and you can impress them. It's easier to get in without a degree somewhere like that. Then you work there for a year, you got a fucking work experience. They overlook that versus a degree, you know what I mean? Like if you have like a portfolio or something like that, like they're definitely going to take that in consideration over a fucking piece of paper any day.
Yeah.
Like you could be the best person ever and you don't have a college degree and you're not going to get a job because you don't have a piece of paper. Go fuck yourself. Like that doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, but that's also
And
part
if
of
that is how
society.
it works, it's the most goddamn ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. Just like some kid that just graduated fresh out of college versus like a fucking 50-year veteran of doing this job solidly without fucking any hiccups. Like there's no way they're going to hire that kid over the fucking 50 years of experience, you know? And if they do, fuck them.
Oh, fuck them to death.
Right? You'll go fucking do your masterpieces elsewhere.
Yeah.
You don't need these cocksuckers. You don't need these swine telling you what to do.
I don't need your approval, Daddy.
God, am I the only one that was rooting for swine flu when it came out? I'm like, yeah, go, buddy.
Yeah,
or
I
Zika
kinda was
virus,
like-
all these melon-headed babies coming out.
No, mine was more the Ebola thing. I was behind Ebola. I was like, fuck, yeah.
Right, I just want to go on an airplane for a while. I'll be fine.
Freaking out about these little diseases is fucking weird. There's like a new one every year.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Or dude, every like other month they come out with
It
something.
seems to be all like the heavy
Flu,
traveling
Zika
seasons.
Virus, Ebola.
H1N1.
fucking-
No, that's swine flu.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s, it was like AIDS.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, it's
I just got AIDS. Don't fucking touch me.
And
Don't
before
fucking
then,
touch
it was like fucking syphilis and shit until penicillin.
Yep. Black Plague. We can go back in history through all the diseases if we want.
Yeah.
What was the first disease? What was it? Like,
It's probably like a runny
Gonorrhea,
nose.
The drip.
The drip dick.
just like...
Why am I dripping?
Why does that hurt to pay?
Just the first disease man ever experienced was a burning dick.
Oh
That'd be
god,
terrible.
that would be
That
rough.
probably is why our history got shaped the way it did.
I was an early human. I couldn't even fucking talk to people. I could just go, huh.
Oh, God.
And you just got sick and you don't even know what's going on. You're like, I'm shutting down. What's going on?
I'm just really tired, guys. No, I'm going to go over here and lay down. You guys go
And then
hunt
no one
slow
else
down.
forever.
No one else knows what's going on. They're like, Zach's being a little bitch. But if me caveman talks, they'd be like, oh.
Right.
They'd be like, yeah, oh.
Yeah, I don't
And I'd be
know.
at the corner. Fuck you guys. Corner of the cave. Fuck you guys.
Let me borrow your X-Rock. I want to play Final Fantasy BC before ketamine. Is that start? Is that with a K? I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to be like, what?
BK.
It'd be like super boring though. Like it'd be
Yeah.
before like whoever made Final Fantasy took hallucinogens.
Yeah, all their wacky shit they do.
All that wacky shit with them.
No, you've been playing the
Fiends.
new one, huh? Yeah. You've been
Big
playing
ass chickens.
Them chickens,
Chocobos, dude.
chocobos,
Chocobos. It's just a
chocomabos.
fun- Yeah, chocomabo. It's just a fun word to say.
Gavin chokes on some bows.
Oh, fuck
he
you.
does. Yeah, he does.
You choke on some bows.
So have you like ever been like playing Final Fantasy and you're like fucking controllers are slippery because you're gagging on a big fat cock, right? And,
No, but I noticed that with Zack. Yeah.
like you
I don't
get,
have the game.
like you get one of those like little controller. You know how they used to have like the things that you like snap on the top and there's like keyboard. This is like one. This is like a big cock
I do not
that
recall
missed
that.
you. That missed you in the face during like gaming competitions. That gotta keep yourself hydrated, boy.
Virtual reality pocket pussy games. They're
Just
coming.
like
Yeah.
just like a
They're
goopy
coming.
electrolyte
Pun intended.
spray.
I'm pretty sure I saw like this like article about like in Japan they have like this little fuck machine and you like get into like a little VR thing and you stick your dick in this hole and that's what they do at like the sperm like some sperm clinics.
That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome.
Like, yeah, except for you get to like put your dirty dick in like another place where 1,000 other Japanese cocks have been.
Right.
Oh, I'm sure they clean it or something. They
Dude,
should.
there's this like type, or not, I guess it's not a type of porn, but it's like a place in like
it's a lifestyle.
The Netherlands or some shit like that, and it's like this weird. So here's basically, let me set it up for you. So it's like basically looks like a house fucking basement where they have like the wall, like the plank walls that are wood, like in here. And then there's a chick in a booth behind bulletproof glass, and people just slide a 20 underneath it. And there's these like walls, and there's giant holes in them, and then like the bottom half of women's legs are sticking out of it in like harnesses, and they're just like 52 dudes just like standing in line waiting to get to this fucking chick.
Oh Jesus Christ, dude!
Oh, isn't that like the ultimate glory hole, or what's the name of it?
I don't even know, but like it's just like okay, so it's like there's like tiers of like fucking what you can do. Like they have like bunk beds in the back room or something, like on the other side of the wall. There's like a chick that has her legs out at the very top, and like dudes just like walk up and like eat her out or something, and like just like waiting in line to eat out a chick, and like there's not like a Purell dispenser or nothing there, man. It's just fucking
if you're a pimp in the Netherlands and you have some ugly hoes,
right?
Some ugly fucking hoes,
and they just like put pictures of better looking women on the wall.
Maybe they have like like herpes on their lip or whatever. Yeah. You just stick them at into the wall, stick them halfway on the wall. And then just charge a line.
Right? Well, I mean, I don't really know why I trailed off down that fucking trail. Maybe I'm just trying to give you guys vacation ideas out there. But it struck me as odd that that's a place that exists.
It struck you as odd.
It struck me as odd.
Yeah. Yeah. The Swedes, right?
Maybe.
Netherlands?
I can't remember exactly.
Goddamn Europeans.
Yeah, it's definitely European, though.
Definitely European.
If there's a line, no way. But if I like walked in and I was the only person there, and they'd be like, "Welcome."
Right?
Then maybe.
No, seriously, like out of the 50 dudes there, you want to take a guess at how many of those men were wearing tracksuits?
Yeah. Or are they just standing there buck ass naked, just waiting for their turn?
Are they the ones that you like just rip off straight off your
body? Oh yeah, like the fucking breakaway pants and shit. Like every single one of them was wearing like a fucking wind jacket. It almost looked like a fucking like Philadelphia mafia fucking bachelor party.
Oh God.
Just fucking FUBU fucking sweatsuits as far as the eye can see.
All just lined up to fuck this one poor girl.
And you know the weirdest thing about it? You know the weirdest thing about it is you have to leave your backpack at the front. Yeah. Like, out of all this shit that's going on, you're worried about my fucking bag. What are you gonna fucking steal in a blank room full of fucking holes that people stick their asses out of?
The Netherlands is weird, man. They probably even take debit cards in that motherfucking place.
Right.
Well, that's just good business practice.
They actually got like an Apple Pay account.
You want to stick your dick in this wall?
What?
Yeah, we take debit.
Yeah, exactly. Just flash your phone in front of it. It will pay with your Apple Pay.
No, you can't insert the chip. You have to swipe it. Yep,
right.
We haven't gotten the chip yet.
Exactly. They're not that far ahead.
Yeah.
We don't have that many cocks coming in here these days.
The pussy trade's drying up.
I think I'm just mad at the whole idea of it, just because I'm probably just self-conscious of glory holes. You ever have a feeling like, what if it doesn't go all the way through? Like, what if it's like a 1-inch wall and my dick doesn't make it to the other side? You know what I mean?
If you stick your dick in a glory hole, just know that's a dude sucking your dick on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
That's why the wall's there. You can't just...
You have to make that decision.
Mustache pull away.
You have to make that decision before you even walk into that fucking truck stop, man. You just gotta be like, all right, I'm gonna go in there. gonna get my dick sucked by a guy. I'm not gonna tell anybody. He's
We
not
will
gonna see
never
my
think of this
face
again.
He's not gonna see my face, so he's not gonna be hitting me up on fucking Facebook or anything. But like every fucking porno that involves a glory hole makes it seem like at the other side of a glory hole is just some like hot slut that just accidentally wandered into the room
And just like, oh,
and
there's
just
a
decided
penis.
to start sucking your dick because you put it through a hole in the wall.
He'll see your shoes though, and if you ever come through there, he'll know you.
Oh god, yeah, I know, right?
You know they sucked your
One time in
dick.
high
You get
school,
some
I
like
was,
special glory hole shoes, so they can't recognize your
one time
regular
in high
work
school,
shoes.
I was sitting in the far stall, and this fucking dude walks in, just takes a seat like in the stall next to me, and just like the gnarliest shit I've ever heard in my entire
Wrecks the
life.
bowl.
Right.
And I saw his shoes. And I was like, all right, I want to remember those shoes. And then as soon as I get back into my class, it was one of my classmates that sits like 2 people away from me. And I'm like, I know what you did.
Just call him out on shit.
Yeah, he was a shit.
Some people just don't give a fuck. They're just like, all right, explosion time.
Oh yeah, no discretion at all.
Yeah.
Like if I know an
Just
explosion's
blowing
about to,
ass.
a loud explosion about to come, that's when I hit the fucking flush, like, and just fucking let that bitch out
Yeah.
Being
behind
at
the white
dorms
noise of the
at
water.
Bozeman College, motherfuckers there give no shits about bathroom
About their
cleanliness.
shits.
Really?
Once, yeah, I've probably told you this before, but like once a week I would walk in, and there would just be like a shit splatter over the entire toilet.
Jeez.
Like
What the fuck?
someone got their pants barely off before it started flowing and just painted the motherfucker. Once a week, one of the toilets in there would be like that.
Just had himself a chili
And then
cannon.
every other day, there would be like 3 toilet seats would just piss all over it. Like people would,
Yeah,
on
because they're
purpose,
fucking jackass.
piss all over it. Kind of like a dog thing. Like, this is my toilet, motherfucker.
Jeez.
Weird as shit.
It's idiotic.
That
Nah.
bro aggro, bro.
Almost sat in
Check
it
your
once and I
microaggressions,
almost
Zach.
lost my fucking mind.
Sometimes people need to shoot the old chili cannon off in the local bathroom.
Yeah, bro. Check your privilege.
I've
your
never
pro-
had that much propulsion in a shit.
Me either. Like,
Just
If you can shoot
explosive.
it that distance, if you can shoot your shit multiple feet,
right?
that's an accomplishment.
It's like a fucking
Jesus Christ.
super sulker.
Yeah, your
Change
body's
your
dangerous now.
diet.
Oh god.
Get some fucking, what is it, like fiber?
Yeah.
Fiber.
Definitely
yeah.
get some fiber. Get some probably
Maybe
some
some
HIV
diapers.
medication in there too, because there's something wrong with your
Or would,
fucking ass.
would fiber make them more explosive shit? Is that the opposite effect?
I think fiber firms it up.
I thought, does protein firm it up?
Yeah, it makes it too firm, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't really eat shit.
just
and then
eat
monitor my
fiber,
poops.
Zach. Just eat fiber. It's good for you.
But hey, at least we're giving some good life tips tonight, right? Like,
Right, we got a good
fiber-
message.
Anybody that fucking gets spray paint their toilet like that.
It's some good life lessons, like eat fiber, keep your poop solid, fucking
Drink
just
plenty of
accept
water.
you're getting your dick sucked by a guy if you go to a glory hole.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not gay.
this,
I'm-
like, I hope there's some little kids listening to this. They get some good fucking
Just
life lessons.
some
for
little
this.
kid.
I should just like continuously insist that they post this on PBS or something like that.
Oh god.
Just
That would be great.
that'd be terrific. I wouldn't mind, fucking closing for Sesame Street at the end of the day or something.
Being the-
we would need
the
to
special
get like
guest.
our own animator, and we could be cartoons. I want to be Arthur. That little
The
little
fucking
bear.
aardbark.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever.
Gavin could be one of the Berenstein Bears.
I'm down with that actually.
Steam Bears.
Is it
Is that even-
Bearstein or
is that-
Bearstein?
I don't know if
It's
that's
Steen.
TBS or not.
I think they. Well, okay. It used to be Steen, and there was also a couple. I mean, it's both. There were
Yeah,
books
did you
that
ever,
came out that was Berenstain Bears.
Yeah, did
There's
you?
some of those Berenstein Bears.
Apparently, there's like a
You can be Oscar
theory around
Grouch
it
living
that
in a trash
it's
can Clay.
Fuck yeah! I want to be Snuffleupagus. It's just a figment of all your imaginations.
imaginary friend.
That'd be terrific. I want to be the Count. Just fucking
Or as I call him, the cunt.
like fucking go and
Cunt Dracula.
drink mojitos with Elmo at the night. Like, you've muddled the mint excellently, Alejandro. God damn. what the fuck are we even talking about anymore? Like
know,
we just trailed off so far from any normal day conversation.
Yeah, just went down that rabbit hole.
I hope when they execute us in Guantanamo Bay for conspiring against the government that they look back on these days fondly and bury us at sea, preferably. I guess that would be kind of cool. Not many people get buried at sea anymore.
How do you get buried at sea?
Yeah,
do they
I don't
bury
think
you
you
into the
request
sand,
that.
Or
I
they
think
just put
it's
you in the water?
They just put you in the water.
Well, that's not really burying it. That's just being lazy.
You get buried
it's
underwater.
dumping a body.
I think they just use the word bury to make it sound better instead of saying, "Oh yeah, I just threw his ass in the ocean."
Yeah, exactly. That'd be
Threw
way
that
better.
fucker in the ocean.
Just throw me in the
That's what
trash.
shoot 'em.
Just throw me in the trash. It'll be fine. I fucking don't give a shit. I'm dead. I just want a place that's not underground, preferably. Just throw me in the woods.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
just above ground burial.
Right?
Old school Viking burial.
Yeah, dude.
If we're good luck finding someone that can hit that arrow at that distance.
I
I'm
have a
sure there's
bow.
plenty. I'm
yeah.
sure there's plenty of marksmen that could get.
We
that.
could get Joe Rogan to do it if
Yeah,
he's
Joe
alive
would
by
do
the
it.
time you like die and shit.
It's okay. I got a year or two left tops.
Yeah.
So, no, fucking Joe Rogan compound
I
bow
just had one
hunts.
of my
I'm pretty
hood
sure.
friends throw a Molotov.
Right. Well, gentlemen, I think it's about time we wrap this up.
You gotta wrap it up.
Yep.
Yeah, wrap
It's
it
about
up.
that time. Thanks for coming on. These
Yeah.
are always a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Do you guys want to sing "Thank You for Being a Friend"? The Golden Girls intro.
No, I do
lead us
not.
out. Thank you for being a friend. No, nothing. No
Nah.
takers. All right. Well, good night, folks.
Bye.